Hello, dear friends. Welcome to our channel. Today, we dive into a topic that affects millions around the world: diabetes. This isn't just about figures or statistics. This is about a health crisis that's knocking on our doors, demanding urgent attention. Diabetes, characterized by high blood sugar levels, is a result of insufficient insulin production or the body's resistance to insulin. Common symptoms include thirst, frequent urination, weight loss, and blurred vision. There are several types of diabetes, but the two major types are type 1 and type 2, with type 2 accounting for about 90% of cases. Insulin replacement therapy is the main treatment for type 1, while type 2 can be managed with medications and lifestyle changes. And then there's gestational diabetes, which occurs during pregnancy and typically resolves after delivery. It's important to grasp the magnitude of the situation. The number of people affected by diabetes has been spiraling upwards at an alarming rate. As of 2021, an estimated 537 million people worldwide have diabetes, representing 10.5% of the adult population. By 2045, approximately 783 million adults are projected to have diabetes. This increase is especially noticeable in low and middle-income countries, making it a global health concern. Left untreated or poorly treated, diabetes can lead to various complications affecting the cardiovascular system, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. It is the seventh leading cause of death globally, and the global expenditure on diabetes-related healthcare is around $760 billion per year. Remember to subscribe and share our content so we can continue to bring you these informative videos. Now, let's delve deeper into the world of diabetes. To understand the magnitude of this health crisis, we need to go back to its roots. The history of diabetes is as fascinating as it is sobering. The term diabetes was first used by the ancient Greek physician Aretias of Cappadocia, who described the condition as a siphon due to the excessive amount of urine produced by sufferers. It wasn't until the late 18th century that the term mellitus, meaning sweet like honey, was added by British Dr. John Rollo, after discovering that the urine of people with diabetes tasted sweet due to high sugar content. However, it was in the early 20th century when the most significant breakthrough occurred. In 1921, Frederick Banting and Charles Best discovered insulin at the University of Toronto. This was a game changer in the treatment of diabetes, especially for those with type 1 who could not produce insulin naturally. Over the years, our understanding of diabetes has vastly improved. We now know that it's not just one disease, but a group of endocrine diseases characterized by high blood sugar levels. It can be caused by the body's resistance to insulin or insufficient insulin production. The two major types of diabetes are type 1 and type 2, with type 2 accounting for about 90% of cases. There's also gestational diabetes, which occurs during pregnancy and typically resolves after delivery. The World Health Organization classifies diabetes into 6 categories, including type 1, type 2, hybrid forms, gestational diabetes, other specific types, and unclassified diabetes. Each type has its own unique characteristics and treatment methods. In recent years, we've also discovered that lifestyle changes can significantly impact the management and even remission of type 2 diabetes. This has been a hopeful development, proving that the disease is not always an unchangeable fate. This historical perspective gives us a clearer view of how we got to where we are today. Fast forward to the present day, and diabetes is more prevalent than ever before. This endocrine disease, characterized by high blood sugar levels, affects an estimated 537 million people worldwide. That's approximately 10.5% of our global adult population. The economic burden of this health crisis is staggering, with yearly healthcare costs related to diabetes reaching around a whopping $760 billion. The regions hit hardest by this crisis are often low to middle-income countries, where access to healthcare and education about the disease can be limited. This is particularly concerning because diabetes, left untreated, can lead to complications affecting the cardiovascular system, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. Symptoms of diabetes can vary, but commonly include increased thirst, frequent urination, weight loss, and blurred vision. It's essential to be aware of these signs, as early detection and treatment can significantly improve a person's quality of life and prevent further complications. When it comes to treatment, the options depend on the type of diabetes. Type 1. which is often immune-mediated and results from the loss of insulin-producing cells, typically requires insulin replacement therapy. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes, characterized by insulin resistance and reduced insulin secretion, can often be managed with medication and lifestyle changes. In some exciting recent developments, significant weight loss and lifestyle changes have even been shown to lead to remission in type 2 diabetes. This means that blood sugar levels can fall below the diabetes threshold for at least 3 months, without the need for medication. The situation is alarming, but it's not all doom and gloom. There are strides being made in diabetes management and prevention. Looking ahead, what does the future hold for diabetes? As we move forward, the specter of diabetes looms large. Projections suggest that by the year 2045, nearly 800 million adults worldwide will have diabetes, a stark increase from the 537 million in 2021. This anticipated rise, particularly in low and middle-income countries, paints a daunting picture. However, it's not all doom and gloom. The future is also lit with the beacon of hope offered by research and development. There are numerous promising advancements on the horizon that could redefine how we manage diabetes. For instance, the concept of remission for type 2 diabetes, once thought impossible, is now a growing area of focus. Remission, defined as maintaining blood sugar levels below the diabetes threshold for at least 3 months without medication, is becoming a feasible goal for many. This is largely due to lifestyle changes and weight loss, with studies showing that significant weight loss can increase the likelihood of remission. The DIRECT trial, for instance, found that nearly half of its participants were able to achieve remission through a dedicated weight loss program. But the journey doesn't end at remission. Sustained vigilance and commitment to lifestyle interventions are vital to maintaining it. This means that the future of diabetes isn't just about finding a cure, but also fostering environments and attitudes that support healthier lifestyles. It's also worth noting that the timing of diagnosis plays a significant role in achieving remission. This underscores the importance of early detection and intervention in the fight against diabetes. Therefore, the future may also see increased efforts in improving accessibility to diagnostic tools and healthcare services. The future is not set in stone. With continued research and individual commitment to a healthier lifestyle, we can change the course of this diabetes epidemic. It's a future where the number of people living with diabetes doesn't just stabilize but decreases, where remission isn't the exception but the norm. A future that we all have a role in shaping. If we rise to the challenge, we can turn the tide in the fight against diabetes. Before we part ways, let's reflect on what we've learned today. We've journeyed through the history, current scenario, and future projections of diabetes, a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. We discovered that diabetes is not a new phenomenon but has been a part of human history for centuries. In the present day, we learned that the number of individuals affected by this condition has increased dramatically, particularly in low and middle-income countries. We delved into the root causes of diabetes, underscoring the role of both genetic and environmental factors. Insulin resistance, reduced insulin secretion, and lifestyle factors like poor diet and lack of exercise all contribute to the development of this disease. We also highlighted the importance of early detection and management to prevent complications. Remember, diabetes can lead to serious health issues like cardiovascular disease, kidney problems, and even blindness if left untreated. Looking to the future, we discussed the ongoing research aimed at finding a cure for diabetes. Stories like Anthony Wilson's, who achieved remission through lifestyle changes, give us hope that with increased awareness and effective management, the tide can be turned against diabetes. But the key is you. Your awareness, your actions, and your willingness to spread the word can make a significant difference. Prevention is better than cure. And in the case of diabetes, prevention is often possible with lifestyle modifications. As we conclude this journey, remember that knowledge is power. The more we know about conditions like diabetes, the better equipped we are to manage them and live healthier, fuller lives. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through the past, present, and future of diabetes. Your viewership and support mean the world to us. Until next time, stay healthy and stay informed.